I've still got those cars here. They're annoying. I don't know, sometimes you don't know if it's the people, the other fuckwits, happy COVID-19 motherfuckers. Don't know if it's the, yeah, you can definitely tell with the cars. It's like a synthetic schizophrenia experiment. You're the only one that's not really meant to be able to acknowledge it. So everybody else in town can ring up and ask for it to be shut down. But if you do it, they're going to try and say, we need you to go for a mental health assessment or some fucking shit. You know what I mean? Anything to detain you, to treat you like shit, as you are the target of a fuckwit. Call it targeted individual. You just some fuckwit from the police force crack the shits, and then they all play these weird fucking games. So there's another little trick that they can do. This is a doozy, right? You can put you do the water supply. So you can put like a metal through the water, and you can make a water supply into a speaker. I haven't quite found everything yet. I need to get myself some waders and go dig around. Thanks to the Americans, they've told me about audio spotlights and things like that. I worked out friction speakers for myself, but audio spotlights were very, very clever. But this must be very fucking expensive to run. So these people are nothing but an expense. So that'll basically, the way I sort of see them is they're a waste of space. And the only way they get money is to go out and be a bunch of dickheads. And they're pieces of shit, basically. That car had it turned down really lightly. See, that's the thing. You can turn them down really, really fine. And then when I'm hitchhiking on the highway, they blare the fucking things, you know. So it is what it is. I don't really fucking care. I've got medical documentation to show everything. I've got evidence. I've got you lovely motherfuckers commenting on it, acknowledging everything. So clearly it can be heard. I've just got to find a way to get my views up so I can get rid of these muppets. So we've got, I don't know, some of these fuckers try to run around and say they're army veterans or whatever the fuck. In Australia and New Zealand, we don't have the conflicts that the US have. We don't go kicking people's fucking heads in every week. We don't have them. We don't have that sort of shit. Trouble will start. You can hear the air compressor under the cars. That's how they mask the speaker. So we know we're at Fresh Choice in Queenstown, New Zealand. We don't have the conflicts that the US have, so not everybody that joins is a veteran. You got to go actually to a conflict. So that's why the Yanks are veterans while the Aussies are ex-military, because the Yanks are all land of the brave, that shit. You don't stop fighting, do you? So it's going to be a pretty boring video. It's just going to be me going to a shop to get food. Sometimes here's what it is, isn't it? We'll go back through all footage later, but this is evidence gathering. So that's sounds like there was another thing that I forgot to talk about. There was gas from refrigeration. refrigerators can do it with the gas that goes through. I don't know how you can make a speaker with that, but that is the next thing I need to investigate. That's the last thing. It's the water and the gas in the refrigerators. I need to actually understand it, because it is kind of neat in a way that you can do all that sort of shit. I'm not going to deny that. Some of the shit is really neat and well thought of. It's just the fact that they use it to do evil shit, which is the most annoying, like this could have been fucking cool, man, but these people are just dicks. So I don't really know. But I don't know what to eat. Well, this is a shopping trip. COVID-19, there's no meats. But it is what it is, eh? Alright, so I'm gonna have to try and get some food and shit now, but I'm just gonna try and do this like a video log, so it's been gathering evidence. If you can share it on your Facebooks, if you can do whatever you can for me, do it for the next guy as well, because we've got to stop it happening to everybody, because it's just the way it is. Why do we want evil cunts in this world? We want to press line them up and shoot them. Thanks to all the Yanks that help. It always seems to be the Yanks that help, so thanks for that.